guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell, we're barefaced. I'm gonna be filming a get ready and chat with me video. I love filming these. I think it's been like since October since I did one, so I thought it'd be fun to do one today, maybe a Christmassy themed one. I haven't actually gone through the questions, so I'm not sure if they're all Christmas related, but I'm assuming it'll slip in there. I'm gonna start with a touch of my Laneige peppermint lip mask. Speaking of peppermint, I gave myself this DIY peppermint manicure yesterday. It looks cute from far away, but up close it's kind of like, whoa. So don't look too close, but it is super cute. But yeah, I am genuinely getting ready right now. We are headed to Costco after this. Then I've just got a day of filming random things, editing, working, errands, all the things. So I thought we would get ready together, and I thought it'd be fun. Wearing my Rudolph jumper that I've literally worn every year on my channel since I started my channel. It's Wild Fox, it's really, really old, but I love it. But before we get into the questions, getting ready, chatting, I wanted to thank the sponsor of this portion of the video, which is Louisa. You guys know I love Louisa. I have been an Louisa ambassador for 3 years now, I think, a little over 3 years. I started working with them during the pandemic, back when we were in our apartment, and we've almost been in this house for 3 years, so it's been a long time, which means so much to me that they keep working with me. But also, it is genuinely one of my favorite jewelry brands. I've got on some rings from them today. My new favorite one is this really cute pearl one. It like is kind of adjustable because you can adjust it. It's this gold band, and then there's a small pearl on either side that meet together, and I love it so much. I also wear their like eternity band because it looks like my wedding band, but my wedding band's a little tight, so I wear this one instead. So beautiful. And I have some new earrings from them that I'm very excited about. These I'm probably most excited about. They're these little like scallop hoops. They look like kind of little stars. These are the Onda Mini, so they do come in a bigger size. We're just gonna go ahead and slap these in. Again, I've said this in videos before, but like I've just really been into Huggies lately. Like I never was into them, and now I'm like, oh, those are so cute. So cute. I love the gold of them too. Oops. Always dropping the stuff. Don't worry, I found it. Crisis averted. So cute. And then as always in my second ear, I love my mini organic pearls. These are just the absolute best. If you are still in need of a gift for any jewelry lover in your life, these mini organic pearls I really think would be a great gift. I wear them every single day. They're my favorite. They're like the first earrings I got from Louisa. Still perfect 3 years later, have never like detached, never given my ears any problems. They are still as beautiful as the day I got them. I love Louisa for a lot of reasons, but they just have a lot of cute, dainty, classic everyday pieces. Just make for me the everyday fun. I'm a mom, I work from home, like I'm not doing anything super exciting every single day, but I do love to like build. I have 2 piercings in my ear, so I like to build like an earring combo for the day. I get obsessed with them. I wear it for like a week and then I try something else. But Louisa just makes it fun. I just really enjoy their pieces, and they're also constantly coming out with new things, which is fun to browse. And there's truly just something for everybody. So if you still have gift giving to finish, Louisa is offering really good deals right now. You can get up to 35% off on some of their pieces. And I feel like jewelry always makes like a really thoughtful, good quality gift, but you don't have to go like the heart-shaped necklace route. There are so many beautiful rings, earrings, necklaces, bracelets on there at a good price point, made of noble metals. It's a very like environment responsible company. They have 0% emissions when shipping. They just put in the extra work to be a great company, and I love them, and I love their jewelry. I will have my link down below if you want to get the good sales, the up to 35% off. Go check things out. There is so much to choose from. And thank you again to Louisa for sponsoring this portion of the video. Alrighty, let's slap up this hair, which I've gotten so many messages from you. I think on Instagram, I think on YouTube we talked about it, but I did get a haircut. I kind of accidentally got a big haircut. It's a little shorter than I like meant to ask for, and I don't even like, I think I asked for this. Like I put it on my shirt. I don't even think she like cut too much off, but it just has been so like a fresh haircut is so nice. My hair holds its curl longer, and it just feels bouncier and better. So thanks for all the comments on my hair. That's been nice. The lighting is crazy because like I said, I really am getting ready. It's like 8 something in the morning, but I just had to slap the camera somewhere. We're kind of facing where we don't normally face because the lighting is nuts. But let me pull up my questions. This is a good one to start with because I was feeling it this morning. Holiday stress, how to stay sane and do everything you want to do / people expect, LOL. By the way, I am starting with one of my blush tints in the orange shade, which I've been loving the pink shade for Christmas time, but you'll see why I'm using orange because I like to pair it with something else, but that's what I'm starting with. But I was really feeling the stress this morning, mostly for like work stuff, and not even in a bad way, but just like there's so much content. I still want to get up and it's probably just not gonna happen, and I have to be okay with that. Like I always start behind. Like I always need to start earlier than I think, but I don't. So I was feeling the stress this morning. But as far as like the holiday itself, getting to do everything you want to do, I would say make a list and like put it in order of priority, and then make sure that's the kind of stuff you get done. Every season, well now with Milo, now that it's harder to do things, I like made a Halloween fall bucket list and I made a Christmas one as well. And I just pay attention. Each week when we get Bradley's schedule laid out, we just print out like a paper calendar, and then Bradley writes all of his work and lessons, like just so I know his work week, I can like see it so I can plan mine around that. And then if there's any appointments or anything, we write that on there too. So we kind of sit down with that, and then what nights he can do what, and we just plan. It is really hard to fit everything in. This week we have kind of had a crazy week trying to fit everything in. So that's what I would say is prioritize. Realize you probably can't get everything you want to get done, and that's okay. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. As far as what people expect you to do, you gotta let that go. I have let that go. You gotta have the season you want, and of course, like, there will be doing things for others, and you have to go to holiday parties and all that, but like, if it's really interfering with your Christmas plans and the Christmas you want to have, I say screw it. I'm all about setting boundaries, and you know, now that we have a child, our lives are for him. It's not about making sure we can make it to every single holiday party that happens, or you know, something I'm prioritizing this year is Christmas Eve evening. I want to be home for it. He's old enough to understand like putting out cookies and Santa's coming and reading books, and I don't want to be rushing home from somewhere, and you know, that is something I'm personally prioritizing, so that's an example. But I know it can get hard. In my 30s, I really let go of like what people expect of me, and of course in a like respectful way, but you gotta live life for you and do the things you want to do first and foremost. But yeah, as far as the stress of it, like I don't know if I can help you out there. Take a bath. Go to Lush, get a Christmas bath bomb, take a bath. But I'm definitely with you on feeling the holiday stress. Like we're in crunch time. As I'm filming this, it's the 15th. I just love these blushes so much. They just shine through. I've been using something new for like my concealer foundation. It's the Merit Complexion Stick. I think I like it. Stay tuned. But that's what I'm using. And then I just kind of draw a little bit of it on. But it kind of defeats the purpose because I still use concealer after, so I don't know. But I have been enjoying it. Somebody said, what was the best, actually a few people asked this, what was the best gift you got for Christmas as a kid? And there's a few different ones I think of. There was one year that I wanted a fish so bad. Like so bad. And my mom was like, no fish. Like we don't want to deal with it. We don't want to take care of it. And I really was like, oh, I'm not getting a fish. But the bitch got me a fish, and it was so magical. I don't even remember how old I was. I feel like I was older, and it was still magical. That comes to mind. And then one year, all three of us, me and my siblings, got, I believe it was called a Zappos scooter. It was an electric scooter, and it was like the hype thing to have in our neighborhood. And I remember like I just felt so grown up using it because it had like a motor, and it had this yellow like thing that you would flick and it would go and it would take off. That Christmas morning was incredible because I remember all three of us just outside on our Zappos. I grew up in California, so we were able to like take our bikes, scooters, whatever outdoor play stuff we got that morning and play outside all day. Christmas was the best. My parents did an incredible job at making Christmas incredible. You grow up and you realize the magic was your parents making sure you had a fabulous holiday season and holiday itself. And my parents nailed it. And I am trying to nail it for my son as well. But anyway, those are the two that come to mind. I'm just using my Flower Beauty concealer on my red areas really. So yeah, those are the two. But you know, oh, one year oh man, I also got a Barbie airplane one year. No, squeeze. I got the Barbie airplane for my birthday, but I was supposed to, I think the following Christmas, get the Barbie airport, but apparently my dad, who was setting it up the night before, it was missing pieces or something, got flustered and just threw it in the garbage, so I didn't get that, which is such a bummer because wow, I would have loved a Barbie airport. But I do remember a lot of Barbie things. I was so into Barbies. I was obsessed with Barbies until too late. I would still play with them now. But yeah, the main things that come to mind are that fish, which I originally named Princess, but she would never come out of her fish castle, so I changed it to Hades. Don't ask. Which, speaking of fish, Milo is obsessed with fish. There's a shopping center by us and it has a pet store and there's a bunch of fish, and we've been in it before, and Milo like discovered the fish and he loves it, and now he like, even in the car as we're driving near it, knows we're near there and he asks for fish. And so we take him into the fish area all the time, and we are considering getting him a couple of fish for Christmas. I think we are gonna do it. After getting my last betta fish, learned that it's like inhumane to have them in a bowl. So I think we're going to like get the whole tank and set up. We're trying to figure out how to do it without him like seeing it. I don't know, but I think we're just gonna put it in his bathroom because we have room in there to have something plugged in. I don't know, we gotta figure out all the details. A lot of people in our lives like, you don't get a fish, that's gross. I'm happy to take care of a fish. I love a fish. By the way, I am using the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Concealer in a darker shade. I use Tan to Deep as a bronzer, and this stuff stays put all day, but just use a little bit of it because a little goes a long way. But yeah, we need to figure out how we're gonna execute that, but Milo would be delighted on the day, and just, sorry, my nose is itchy. He would just be so excited to have a fish. Or a couple fish. If we're gonna do it, I'll probably get a few. Which couple you wish lasted forever? Brad and Jen or Britt and Justin? Well, I feel like we've learned that both of those ladies are way too good for who they were with, so that's tough to answer now, knowing all we know. But Brittany and Justin was like life-changing as a child for me. Like, Brad and Jen was cool, but I was too young for that. Like, I was really into Britney Spears. So I guess I'd pick them, and just maybe so that her life wouldn't have gone down the path that it went down. We really have done Britney wrong as a society, and it hurts my heart to think about too much, but we really have disserviced her. She deserved a lot more, but she will always be iconic to me. The greatest pop star, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, the greatest pop star we've ever had. So maybe with hopes that her life would have turned out differently, maybe Britney and Justin. Somebody said Magic Keys and renewals. I don't know if I'm renewing yet. So Magic Keys are the Disneyland annual passes. We actually went yesterday. You'll see in the third week of Vlogmas. We were crazy people and we rope dropped because we've already been for the holidays a few weeks ago, but it was so busy that we couldn't ride anything. Like, we literally didn't ride a single thing. Bradley and my brother rode something while Milo was napping, but like I didn't get to ride anything. And so my brother swears by being there at rope drop. And in my 34 years of going to Disneyland, I have never ever rope dropped, I don't think. And it was an experience. In order to beat the traffic, we had to leave at 5:30, which means we got there a little too early because the parking lot wasn't even open. So we sat and waited in the parking lot, which that was nice. We got incredible parking spots because we were one of the first people there. Make our way, we just walked into downtown Disney. I'm just putting on some powder, by the way. But then you have to like shuffle in the park, and they let you in the park, but then they stop you at the front of each land, and it's like a herd of cattle. I didn't love the experience. The first 3 hours of being there were great. We walked right on Haunted Mansion. Katie and Bradley did Thunder Mountain while I sat with Milo. We did Small World. We met Mickey. Like, we did a lot of things very quickly, but I just don't know if it was worth it. I always sound like an old person when I say this, but it just is not what it used to be, man. Like, when I had a pass in high school, nobody was ever there. If it was crowded, it was like a slow day now. It just is so hard to get things done. Fast passes used to be free, so you could at least work that out. Now you gotta pay for them, and it's so much. It's like $20 to $25 per person, on top of your $35 parking, on top of your $800 pass, and that's one of the lowest passes. And it just is kind of a bummer. It's not what it used to be. But that being said, we obviously still love it. Bradley and I both grew up in Southern California. We both grew up going. We've been going our entire relationship together. And it is super fun to take Milo and see the magic through his eyes. So that being said, we did recently renew. We actually renewed before the prices went up, God bless. But I do get you not wanting to because it's kind of a mess. Somebody said, would you ever get a tattoo? No. I used to like the idea of them, but I'm too wishy-washy. I changed my mind too much. And I love something, and then have you ever bought like a home decor piece and you love it? Like maybe a picture, like a painting from Home Goods or something. You love it, but then you stare at it all day, every day for a while, and then you start to hate it. I'm afraid that would happen with a tattoo. I'm also a wimp when it comes to pain. Like, it's just not an experience for me. So no, I have nothing against them. It's just not for me. I'm going in. Merit Beauty sent me some new makeup, and I've been loving trying it out. My favorite so far being the Persimmon Flush Bomb. You guys know I love the Stockholm one I have. This one's kind of a more like wintry red, and I've just really been loving it, and I love it on top of the orange blush stain. So that is why I used orange. I told you there was a reason. But I love these. They blend out really, really nicely. They stay pretty well, and they're perfect to just like pop in your bag for on the go if that's your vibe. I just really love Merit Beauty for like, I think their slogan is minimalist beauty, and I'm really into that. And I've also just been more into cream these days. I have a couple of questions about seasonal anxiety and seasonal depression. It's harder to combat sadness during Christmas when everyone else is so excited. And that has to be hard. I get seasonal anxiety, but in the summer, which I find really confusing and kind of the same. Everybody's in such a good mood and like, oh, let's go do all this and it's so nice out. And I feel kind of like lame that I'm like, what is wrong with me that I am so anxious and sad right now? So I get it. I don't have a ton of great advice for it because it is kind of one of those things that's just chemical and you just kind of have to move through it. The only way out is through. Let yourself feel the feelings. If you need to have some more chill time, do what's best for you. Ooh, a bee just landed on the window. My only advice is just to be gentle with yourself. I find that it passes quicker when you allow yourself grace and time, not succumb to it, not like totally let yourself give in. Try to still do the things that are valuable to you. If you value seeing friends and family or whatever it is, try to still do that. I understand sometimes it's just like not possible to leave the house in those moments. Oh. Hi, cutie. Boo! Boo! Thank you. Sorry for that break in the middle of such a intense topic, but that is my advice, is just be a little more gentle with yourself, but do try to do the things that matter most to you. You don't have to do everything, you don't have to do it all, but I do find that sometimes it is so hard to leave the house, and I get it, whether you're dealing with depression, anxiety, OCD, whatever it is, but oftentimes I find that it helps, which is an annoying answer. I understand. Somebody said top 3 favorite Christmas movies and top 3 favorite Christmas songs. That is so hard. My favorite Christmas movie ever is Christmas Vacation. Perfection to me. I am gonna go in with the Merit Kava Day Glow Highlighting Balm. I like the color of this. I just don't know how well it stays on my face, but I'm still using it. Favorite Christmas movie of all time is Christmas Vacation. It is literal perfection. So that is in there for sure. I also love the Santa Claus, like so much. That's one of the most nostalgic movies to me. I love Elf. And let me just say right now, Nightmare Before Christmas is not a Christmas movie. It is a Halloween movie. I will die on this hill. It is a Halloween movie and I don't even want to hear it. My biggest argument in that is the soundtrack. There is one Christmas song. The rest are very spooky and Halloweeny. I say you watch it during Halloween time where you can look forward to both of them, Halloween and Christmas. Because then I'm just watching it and I'm upset that it's not Halloween anymore. Again, I will die on this hill. Oh, Ludo's here now. But my top, I don't know, I love so many things. Muppets Christmas Carol, Mickey's Christmas Carol. I love Jim Carrey's Grinch, but it is not in my top 3. Like, that movie loses me like about halfway through. We'll do some powder highlight as well. I'm gonna say top 3 movies: Christmas Vacation, Elf, and the Santa Claus. How original. But there are so many Christmas movies I love. I love Four Christmases, Home Alone. Home Alone I also think is a perfect film. I didn't get into it until later in life, but now like I am so into it. So I love a lot of Christmas movies, but we'll go with that. And top 3 favorite Christmas songs, I don't know that I can do that off the top of my head. Bradley actually already asked me that. It was like a fun like game show question of like your 3 favorite Christmas songs, in which if your favorite artist was putting out a Christmas album, what would you be excited that they would sing? And I loved that question. I like really nostalgic ones. My favorite probably of all time is Merry Christmas Darling by the Carpenters. I love It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. I love It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. Like there's just, I don't know, it's really, that's hard. It's very hard. I need like several weeks to think about that and then give you my final answer. Speaking of the Santa Claus, somebody said, have you seen / what did you think of the 4th Santa Claus movie? No. And is it a movie? I thought it was a TV series. Or is it both? I don't know. But no, I haven't. But I do love that Eric Stonestreet is like he plays Santa or something as well. I don't know. I've seen commercials, but I think that's a good casting choice. And I love Modern Family and I love him. So I'm gonna put a little more powder on my eyelids because they've been creasing, but I'm not in the mood to wear eyeshadow, so we'll just do this. Somebody said favorite holiday traditions from your childhood. So many, so many. We used to have what we called a pajama party with like our close family friends. We were really close with 2 different families and I was close with the kids, and we would have on the I think either Christmas Eve or the 23rd, we would have the pajama party where we would exchange gifts and have breakfast, dress in Christmas pajamas, and it was so much fun and I remember loving that. I want to tell a story, but I don't want any kids to be in the room. So if you do have your kids in the room, it's not like bad words or anything. Catch my drift, but fast forward a little bit. I don't want to ruin anything. But one of my very favorite Christmas traditions, we grew up in like kind of a golf course area and everybody had a golf cart and we had a golf cart. That should have been one of my favorite Christmas gifts. We knew that year that they told us we're getting a family gift. And for some reason I thought it was going to be a slide into our pool or like a diving board or something. I did not go there. Much better. We got like a family golf cart and it said the Thompsons on the front of it. And I was just bebopping around in a golf cart at like 12 years old. It was incredible. It was as good as it sounds. But every Christmas Eve, my dad would take me and my siblings on like a golf cart trip around the neighborhood in some of the like close existing neighborhoods, not too far on the golf cart, but to look at Christmas lights. We still call it the golf cart songs. We had like a CD of Christmas songs that went in the golf cart during this, and it was one of my favorite things. Come to find out, it was my dad getting the three of us out of the house so that my mom could move all of the Santa presents from the attic or wherever they found or wherever they were storing them into a closer area so that once we went to bed, they had an easier time getting everything set up. So I just thought that was funny. It doesn't really like diminish the memory at all because we still loved it, but I did think that was funny finding that out as an adult. I was like, oh, that's a great idea, duh. But yeah, we would do that and then we'd come back and my dad would read Polar Express and 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And I loved both of those. For Milo's first Christmas, my dad got him like really nice copies of both of those books and wrote to him in it. It's very sweet. We spent Christmas Day night with, like we had really close family friends. They were literally our family. I didn't grow up near my cousins, and so this family, the Thorne family, if you guys are watching. You're not, but if you are, I love you guys. But they were like our extended family. So we spent Christmas night with them. And so Christmas Eve night was kind of like just the five of us. We had a Christmas Eve dinner, did the golf cart, read the books, laid out our stockings, went to bed. It just is so magical and I am so excited to be a mom and get to do all this with Milo. The magic of Christmas has returned. Not that it ever like completely went away, but... And the next question is, what holiday magic are you excited to share with Milo? Just all of it, really. Each year is getting better and better as far as like he understands more. Like I don't think he really understands what Santa does, but he sees him like, you know, his picture or in a book or something and he says Santa. Just literal Christmas magic I'm excited to share with him. I will try to make it as freaking magical as possible because that's what my parents did for me and it was incredible. Somebody asked if we've started any new family traditions and the only one I can think of is like not even appropriate for Milo now because now he's like aware. But for the past 2 years, we've, on the same night, made gingerbread cookies and watched Die Hard. And now that's like our new tradition. But we're gonna kind of have to adjust because Milo can't watch Die Hard anymore. He's too aware of scary things on the screen. Oh, but I love Die Hard and I cannot wait to watch it. But yeah, we've been doing lots of Christmas baking. We've made like a different type of Christmas cookie every week. And I'm trying to include them in Vlogmas, so check those out if you haven't. By the way, I'm using an eyebrow pencil today because I've just felt like my gimme brow has been a little bit too harsh. I don't know what's up with it, but I've been enjoying this. This is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. By the way, I'll have everything linked down below if I've forgotten to talk about something and you're curious. Somebody said, do New Year's resolutions stress you out or motivate you? They don't stress me out because I don't let them. I don't set ones that like are really strict and like you have to lose 30 pounds. I don't do that. They're more so just like goals slash like reflections. It's just like very gentle, easy goals. I like to set a word for the year. This year's word I believe was simplify. I kind of want to do that one again. Like I just want to continue simplifying my life, declutter things, get rid of things. I do love setting an intention for the year, but goals I just try to treat really, really lightly. So no, they don't stress me out. I do find them somewhat motivating. I like the idea of like a clean slate, so that's nice. But I do understand why they could be stressful. But so that's my tip is don't set unattainable things that are like potentially out of your control. It's just aspirations, wishes, if you will. Somebody said, I suck at asking questions, but I love these videos. That is so sweet. That's how I feel. Whenever my favorite content creators ask for questions for videos, I'm like, I don't know. And so I never ask. I'm a pretty silent viewer, which is terrible because I know that interaction and like you guys commenting and thumbsing up my videos helps like the algorithm of it spreading it to other people. So I should really get better about that. I like all the videos that I watch, but I could be better about commenting because that really helps. But I love that. Thank you. Somebody asked, how were you able to make YouTube your full-time job? Hustling. And to be quite like honest, I obviously don't make a crap ton of money off of it. I have a smaller following, but I think just because I've been doing it for so many years, I've kind of like worked up income in a lot of different ways. I'm not making tons of money, but it is how I contribute to my family, and I'm really, really grateful for that. And I'm grateful to you guys for watching the videos, you subscribing, liking, commenting here or on Instagram, clicking my links, supporting my sponsored content, buying through my links. Like, all of it contributes and it helps. So thank you so much. I am extremely grateful for you guys. And I always have the intention and want to grow, but I am very aware and very grateful for the audience that I do have, and you guys are you're too nice to me. Like, yesterday I was going through my DMs and you guys are so sweet and I love you guys. So thank you. A small side tangent. Somebody asked our holiday plans. We are not traveling, which makes me so happy. No offense to my parents in North Carolina, but they are here for this Christmas. We are spending Christmas Day Christmas evening with them. We'll have Christmas morning here in our house, which is also very important to me. I know if you have a small child, everybody wants you on Christmas morning, but we're having it here. I want him to be able to run down his own stairs and be just wowed by Christmas magic. I'm putting on some Laneige Peach lip balm. I think it looks nice with the persimmon blush. This year, my brother's family is in town. My sister-in-law is from out of state, and so we do every other year. But they're in town this year, so we are prioritizing having Christmas dinner with my family this year, so that'll be nice. My parents are hosting. We hosted last year, and it was like nice and fun, but I was like, I don't want to. I just want to like have a nice, fun, relaxing Christmas and then get out of here. And then I think we're doing Christmas with Bradley's family a couple of days after that, which will be nice. But yeah, lots of family plans and lots of just like us time, the four of us, including that guy. There it is. More kids? It's always in these Q&As. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'll let you know when I know. Ugh. Rude question. Oh my goodness. Somebody lovely, not rude, asked, are you excited about Wonka? No. Is anybody excited about Wonka? I love Timothée Chalamet and I love Wonka. I just don't see why this is necessary. That's my thing with all of these like remakes, sequels, prequels. Like, is this story so important that you have to tell it? Is this so good that it is necessary to my life? If it's not on par with Wicked, which is the prequel they've created for Wizard of Oz, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't care. I never watched Joker because I don't care about the Joker's origin story. Like, I prefer evil people to just be evil. You know what I mean? Like, he's so evil, he was just born that way. I don't need to know. Does that make sense? Am I alone in this? I am not excited for Wonka. I don't think I'll see it unless it gets rave reviews, but it seems to be universally hated. But yeah, I'll just watch the original Wonka. Am I being a bitch? Is anybody excited about Wonka? Sorry. Somebody said any home projects you're currently working on. Not currently, just because the hustle and bustle of Christmas, but we've decided finally what we want to do with our dining room. It's been like a whole thing. It started with, we got the amazing buffet table and for $50 off of Facebook Marketplace, and it is such a beautiful piece of furniture. It is stunning. But it was like green and like sanded down in some areas. It needed a fresh paint coat. I said that backwards. Coat of paint. So Bradley redid that and it's so beautiful, but it still needs like drawer handles. We got a beautiful table and chairs for free off of Facebook Marketplace, but again, it needed to be repainted. We decided we hated the chairs. We painted the table and that's done. But now, like, I just couldn't decide on a final vision because we have this huge art piece in there that I love, but it just isn't the vibe I want for in there. So we're moving that, I think, into my office, and we got wallpaper. Pretty cheap wallpaper, like peel and stick from Target, to just do the back wall. And so stay tuned for, hopefully in January we'll get that done because I'm really motivated, and I think we've selected some chairs. That's pretty much all we need to get done. Oh no, we bought a corner cabinet as well that we need to paint. It's a whole thing. But that is our like focus after the holidays, is at least to get that wallpaper up. It's gonna be so beautiful. And you see the dining room when you come down from the stairs and it's like across from the kitchen. Like I see it constantly all day, every day. So I want it to be beautiful. So I am excited about that. We're trying to do it obviously like budget friendly. The wallpaper was pretty inexpensive. To do the whole wall, which is a pretty big wall, I think we only had to spend $130, which is still a lot, but it's like compared to some of the peel and stick wallpaper out there, like a lot of it is crazy. But we'll see if the Target is any good. It's the Opal House, so if you've tried it, let me know. But yes, that is our next house project. And then I'll end on this question. It's a nice question. What is keeping you content at the moment, apart from your family and loved ones? Well, they are certainly keeping me content. I love my little family. But I don't know, therapy? Like, I had therapy the other day and it really like just kind of helped like reset reset a little bit, and that was really nice. I'm just trying to like lean into the cozy vibes of the season, especially at night. Like after Milo's in bed, I try not to do anything stressful, and I just really like lean into the cozy with like a bath, turn on all the Christmas trees and all the lights. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing and just like find time for the cozy, because it's something I love about this season is like being curled up on the couch with a blanket, a fire, the twinkle lights, a Christmas movie, and that keeps me very content and happy. Like better than content, it keeps me happy. I like that question. But okay, we'll wrap up there because I am done getting ready and my son is ready to get out of this house and go to Costco. There we go, that's me done. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I'll have everything I used linked down below if you have questions as to what I used, if you want to check something out. But yeah, I've just been enjoying this makeup look. I'm still figuring out how I feel like in total about this Merit, I don't even know what this is called, complexion stick, I think. But I do love the finish of it. I will love the way my skin looks, not too like matte or dewy, just somewhere in between. I love the blush. So yeah, that's been like my go-to makeup as of late, so I thought I would share. But I love you guys. Thank you again to Louisa for sponsoring a portion of this video. My link and all the info will be down below if you want to check out their sale. And yeah, I'm gonna carry on filming today for Vlogmas, so check that out if you haven't been. I think in total there'll be 4 Vlogmas videos. I do them like weekly, but 2 of them should already be up, so check those out. But I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a great holiday season, whatever you celebrate. You're not letting the stress get to you too much. I think in general it's just also about like pulling back a little bit and just realizing what's the most important, doing that, and then just not getting overhyped. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. But you'll see all the fun stuff we have gotten up to in Vlogmas. This week particularly, we've done a lot, so the next one should be pretty good. Happy holidays. I'll see you very soon, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.